Eala creeps closer to WTA top 40 ahead of Abu Dhabi opener. Manila, Philippines. Eala inched closer to cracking the Women's Tennis Association WTA top 40. The Filipino tennis star notched a new career high of world number 45 in the latest WTA rankings released on Monday. Eala returns to action late Monday night, Manila time, against Zeynep Sonmez in the round of 32 of the Abu Dhabi Open. Read, Eala begins Abu Dhabi Open campaign against Zeynep Sonmez. Sonmez is riding high after her historic campaign at the 2026 Australian Open by becoming the first Turkish player to reach the third round in Melbourne. Interestingly, the 23-year-old Sonmez was also the biggest mover in the WTA rankings, jumping 33 spots to number 79. She reached a career-high number 69 last October. The 20-year-old Eala, meanwhile, is coming off a quarter-final exit at the inaugural Philippine Women's Open, losing to eventual champion Camila Osorio of Colombia on Thursday night. Eala is 2-0 in her head-to-head matchup against Sonmez, including a quick win in the qualifying round of the Eastbourne Open last June. Newly minted Australian Open champion Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan to third behind Poland's Iga Swiatek and Belarusian world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, who finished runner-up to Rybakina. Eala will also compete in doubles at the Abu Dhabi Open with fellow rising star Janice Tien of Indonesia. The Southeast Asian tandem faces Phil-Canadian Leylah Fernandez and French Kristina Mladenovic in the round of 16. Eala creeps closer to WTA top 40 ahead of Abu Dhabi opener, a rising star's journey. In the world of professional tennis, progress is often measured in small margins. A few ranking spots here, an extra round reached there, countless hours of unseen practice translating into moments that can reshape careers. For 20-year-old Filipino phenom Alexandra Eala, February 2026 represents one of those pivotal chapters. As she prepares to open her campaign at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, Eala isn't just playing another tournament. She's inching ever closer to the WTA top 40, a ranking milestone that would further cement her status as one of the sport's most exciting young talents. A new career high, top 50 in climbing. The latest Women's Tennis Association rankings released on Monday delivered a new career high for the talented young athlete, world number 45. With this achievement, Eala now stands on the doorstep of the top 40, a realm occupied by the sport's elite, where the difference between being good and being great is often quantified not just in wins but in belief, consistency, and the ability to seize opportunities on the big stage. To many tennis pundits and fans in the Philippines alike, this progression isn't surprising. It's been years in the making. From her early days as a decorated junior player to breaking barriers on the professional tour, Eala's ascent has been steady, strategic, and filled with breakthroughs. The road to the top, a breakthrough 2025. The building blocks of Eala's climb were laid during a remarkable 2025 season. Beginning the year outside the world's top 100, she burst into global consciousness with an incredible run at the Miami Open, a WTA 1000 event and one of the sport's most prestigious non-Grand Slam tournaments. Entering as a wild card, Eala stunned the tennis world by upsetting multiple former major champions and top 10 stars en route to the semifinals, a historic feat that made her the first Filipino to reach a WTA 1000 semifinal and the first wild card in history to defeat 3 Grand Slam champions in a single event. That performance catapulted her into the top 100 and signaled that this was no fleeting breakthrough. She belonged among players with years of tour experience under their belts. Eala didn't stop there. Later in 2025, she captured her first WTA title at the Guadalajara 125 Open, becoming the first Filipina to win a WTA-level tournament. Even more remarkable, she became the first female player from Southeast Asia in over a decade to reach a tour final at Eastbourne, marking another historic achievement for both her and her region. From Manila to the Middle East, the Abu Dhabi stage. As 2026 began, Eala's momentum carried over into her home country. The first ever WTA 125 event in the Philippines, the Philippine Women's Open in Manila, was a landmark moment for Filipino tennis, not just as a testament to growing local support for the sport, but as a chance for Eala to compete in front of her own fans. After a spirited performance that saw her reach the quarterfinals, she quickly pivoted to the next challenge, the Abu Dhabi Open, a WTA 500 event drawing some of the world's best players. Abu Dhabi holds a special place in Eala's career story. She made her debut at the event in 2024 ranked outside the top 180, a relatively humble beginning on a stage that would soon become familiar and meaningful. Now, 2 years later, she returns not only with a much higher ranking but with real expectations from fans and critics alike. The challenge ahead, the draw and ranking implications. At the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, Eala is slated to face Turkey's Zeynep Sönmez in the opening round, a player currently ranked outside the top 100 but one who has proven competitive on the tour and has faced Eala before. The Turkish player, who has reached as high as number 69, brings experience and a challenging style that could test Eala's early rhythm. For Eala, the stakes are more than just match wins. They are about ranking points. Success in Abu Dhabi could give her a significant boost toward breaking into the top 40. A deeper run would not only increase her confidence but potentially seed her in future events, easing some of the pressure that comes with having to face top players early in tournaments. While some observers note that Eala might not have automatically qualified for the main draw based on ranking alone, her current position and popularity make her a strong contender to secure a main draw spot, whether via direct acceptance or by way of a wild card, thanks to her marquee value and fan support. More than just rankings, what it means to her and her country. Rankings are important, but for Eala, this journey has always been about something greater too: representation, inspiration, and legacy. In the Philippines and across Southeast Asia, her rise has ignited passion among young players and brought fresh energy to a region not traditionally known for producing top tennis stars. Wherever Eala goes, she carries not just her racket and skill but a sense of national pride. Beyond her on-court exploits, she's become a cultural figure, appearing on billboards, inspiring conversations about the growth of tennis in Asia, and giving young athletes tangible proof that dreams that once seemed distant are now within reach. Her approach to her career, as she's expressed in interviews, reflects mentality and purpose. She speaks not just about results but about growth, resilience, and the importance of surrounding herself with people who challenge and support her, advice she cherishes from mentors and time spent at training environments like the Rafa Nadal Academy. Tennis momentum and the road ahead. As the season unfolds, Eala's schedule promises further opportunities to build on her ranking gains. Participation in larger WTA 1000 tournaments and continued strong performances on the tour could see her not just enter the top 40 but contend on even bigger stages. Her story underscores an important truth of professional sport: success is rarely linear. It's carved out through